What's up, guys? I'm going to show you how to do a 5x7 picture frame out of some scrap material. Only thing you're going to need is, you don't have to, but a speed square makes things a little faster, or a regular square, a pencil, a knife, glue gun, and a Sharpie. And most importantly, here's your scrap piece of vinyl flooring that was left over. This particular piece is 6 inches wide, 36 inches long, and with that amount of material you could make 2 5x7 picture frames. Alright, I pre-started this a little bit, but I'll show you the steps. What you want to do is measure down 9 inches. Make your mark. My mark's already on there, so I'm going to go ahead and cut it. So your overall length will be 9 inches. Make sure you have a good sharp blade. This material, you score it, and it snaps. Now you have a 9 inches piece of wood here. Now on the edges you're going to come in 1 inch, make a mark, 1 inch, make a mark, 1 inch, 1 inch, 1 inch, and so on. So you got a box inside of a box. Now since I already have my lines drawn, I'm going to go ahead and cut them. You would draw lines to make your marks here. If you got it cut, pretty much the same thing. Score it and snap it. Slowly work it until it's loose. With this piece, when I score it, I use a little fine line on the back. Makes it a little easier, so I can just kind of follow that line. Not putting much pressure, just kind of scoring through. Okay, now that we got this piece, don't discard this one. You're going to use this one. We'll set it aside, and you can kind of go through and clean up your edges. Make them nice and sharp. Okay. Now, if you notice, there's a raw edge here, and it's white. Kind of stands out quite a bit. What I'm going to do is take a Sharpie and darken the side. I guess you could use paint or whatever you have available, but Sharpie's pretty easy. And if you get a little on the front, you can kind of wipe it off. I'm not going to do the whole thing just so I can show you. I'll show you the finished project, but we're just going to show the basic construction. Now, the balance piece that you have left, you're going to lay this directly on top. You want it the exact same size. And you're going to cut it off. So this is what you have so far. You take and flip it over, get a picture, and this is this kind of reference marks so you know where to glue. This is going to be our top, so we don't want any glue here. I'm going to mark that so I know that that's my top. I'm going to put a mark on the side here, on this side, on this side, on all sides, and here's the bottom. Alright, I don't know if you can see that or not. Now, when we glue this right on the edge here, if you get inside here, your picture won't fit. That's what your lines here was for, of marking out. In the top, you won't be able to slide your picture down in if you glue anything up here. So we take our glue gun, and you just put a little dot here, a little dot here, one right here. Then we make sure it's pretty even. And brace it. This is optional. This is a freeze pack to kind of help set that glue really quick, so I can show you how to do this fast. Now here's the bottom. Like I said, we can glue anywhere down here. So we just kind of lift the flap open, put a little glue in there. Now this side's a little tricky because you can't see much where your mark was originally at, so you just kind of get it close to the edge. It'll come out, it's fine. Wipe it flat. Here is basic frame. Here's our picture. This is the top, remember, no glue up there. And we just slide it down. Like so. Alright. Now, for the piece I said save, this was the piece that was originally here. We're going to want to make this stand up. So we're going to take and this piece, come down, it's just a guess, 1.5 inches. Make a score mark. Don't cut all the way through. Now we take and relieve it, but don't tear it all the way off. determine how high we want it to set up. So about right there. Back. Put a mark right there. Take your glue gun. And there you have it. Your frame stands up. You can go along the edges with your Sharpie, clean them up, make it look dark, and there you go. Now, I made one earlier to show you how you could customize this any way you want. This one I put flowers on the end of it here and attached a string on the back so it can't turn over. So it stands up pretty easy. There's no chance of it falling over. That's optional. You can put anything you want. Makes a great gift, and it's fairly cheap. I know you could probably get that at your home improvement store, or if you know somebody. Everybody's got a little extra left over whenever they're doing the flooring, so pretty easy.